Hi, Apartment Therapy. I'm Becky Bloom. Oh my goodness, when people see my space, they say, yep, that's Becky's house, the one covered in flamingos. No doubt about it, that's Becky's house. I would describe my style as a whole lot of whimsy, a whole lot of color, very cozy, and really informed by the people and places that I love and that love me. So wherever I look in the house, I can just see something that makes me happy and reminds me about somebody I care about. I share my home with 2 senior cats, Pumpkin and String Bean. When I first moved in here, it was mainly different shades of gray, and it feels unsettling for me. So something about having a colorful space and having colors all around me is just more grounding. I feel more comfortable in it. And the world is better with a little more color, like have fun. My favorite part of my home is this room that we're in. My living room is also where I entertain if it's a smaller group. We can all sit on these couches, we can sit on the floor, there's tons of pillows, and just kind of hang out. I have my tiny little bar nestled in the shelves up on the wall, so if folks are over, we can have a little cocktail hour. One thing I have that's really special is my late grandmother Rose's bowling ball. I will never use it to bowl because it is outside of my athletic skills, but to be able to look at it and see this cute thing with her name on it really is special. I'm most proud of a couple DIY projects in my house. One of them is the mural in this room. It starts on this wall, and then the color scheme extends to another wall. I love stacking art on top of murals. It really has just kind of elevated this room. The dining room I also call the animal room because I found as I was decorating it, it was mostly birds and animal themed things all over the walls. I have a little space to eat and then like a lot of space to work, and I really like it that way. I'm a lawyer and a digital product manager for a legal tech company in Chicago. I play a bunch of string instruments. I like to garden. I just really like to keep busy and make and create and build cool stuff. My decor style is inspired by pretty much everything I see every day. I'm very inspired by flowers, and I like a little bit of whimsical, absurd stuff. So just kind of interesting pieces around that maybe don't quite make sense or that maybe look kind of a little bit silly in the space just to add a little humor to my life. I really like to, whether it's my hair or my outfits or my house, just finding really different and interesting ways to combine colors. It's like a nice, fun way to be novel and try new things and also express my personality. I can be, I don't know, direct, over the top, and having surroundings and a look that reflects the same thing, I think is pretty true and authentic to the way that I live my life and engage with the world. This home is really special because I feel super encouraged to do whatever I want because it's my space. On the other side of the dining room, there's my media room. I love watching TV, sure, I'm a regular human, but I don't like TVs visually. But I splurged and I bought a frame TV because I really like the idea of having my television not look like a television when I'm not using it. I do not want to touch anybody else when I am laying on a couch. I want my own space. Having a couch where I can dramatically lounge and have enough space is like a must-have for me. One of the hobbies I took up during the pandemic was buying old textbooks or taking some of my old law school textbooks and hollowing them out and turning them into little storage spaces. And I mainly keep candy in them because you never know when you're gonna need a snack. I love my kitchen. It was built so beautifully for entertaining. There is a breakfast bar and I got 2 cute little mid-century modern chairs for it, and I can have a friend over, pour them a drink, and cook. The back room in the house, they call it a sleeping porch. I call it Das Pool House because I am really leaning into the summer vacation theme. I want it to feel like vacation here every day for me and everybody else. This little romper that I'm wearing right now I sewed is a tall human. Sometimes we have to sew our own clothing to make things fit nicely. So now I have this jumpsuit, but I also have 2 ottomans that I kind of reupholstered the tops with the fabric. Now that it's summertime, my favorite element in my home is my backyard. It is a tiny backyard, but it's mine. And so I can set up a little kiddie pool, and I feel very lucky to have it in this home. When you get all the way upstairs, you see purple couch. Let me tell you why it's special. It was featured in the hit film Pitch Perfect 2. A former colleague who was leaving town somehow connected with the production. She got it from set. She reupholstered it in this lavender, and then it didn't serve her needs anymore, and she wanted to get rid of it. And so now I have purple couch, and it's so cute. Ahead, first, when you look at the top of the staircase, you'll see a beautiful portrait. I tell everybody it's of the woman who haunts this house, but it's really just a very cute portrait of me. When I talk about the bedroom, I talk about the bathroom too, because they're kind of the same. My bedroom has an open concept, which means that there is a bathroom almost adjacent to where I sleep. There's not much between me and the bathroom except for half a wall. And because it's up in an attic, you have like the really beautiful attic shape. So that whole little area is a really nice sanctuary. There's a ton of disco balls, tiny ones hanging from the ceiling. So when the light comes in, it comes in hot. So at disco o'clock, it's so beautiful to be in the tub because there are just prisms and little shiny light things everywhere. I can roll out of the tub, take 3 steps, get into bed, and fall asleep at the end of the day. And that is one of my favorite things to do. I love that when I walk into this house, I am immediately relaxed because it really just is a space that is perfectly curated and built for me. Home to me is a space where I can always feel comfortable and cozy and kind of secure in a like a nesting little way. My advice for someone who's trying to create a home that they love is there are no rules. Do whatever you want. Paint a ceiling, modify a space so that it suits you. I mean, when you're renting, there are rules, right? But check the rules and then do whatever you want to have it really meet your needs. You really want to be able to go home and be comfortable, so build your space around that.